Hello everyone. So last class we saw line clipping algorithms like Liang-Baszke algorithm and Cohen-Sutherland algorithm. And as I told you, this class will be seeing about polygon clipping algorithm. So polygon clipping algorithm is actually very easy. First algorithm let us see, which is Sutherland-Hodgman polygon clipping algorithm. So we'll see it with an example actually. So consider this polygon V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. Okay, and consider this dotted line as the window. So what this algorithm actually does is it finds the intersection point between the window and the polygon line using the line clipping line finding algorithm. That is I have told you in the last class using that opcodes. So using opcodes, it finds the intersection point, and what it does is it does 4 series of clipping. So the first series will be the left clipping. So what it does is uh, it scans this line from V1 to V2. Okay, so it consider this leftmost edge, that is the X minimum, as the clipping line. So whatever is in the right side of the X minimum will not be clipped, and whatever is there in the left side of the left X minimum will be clipped. So this procedure will be followed for even the right clipping. So whatever is there in the right side of the X maximum will be clipped, and whatever is in the left side of the X maximum will not be clipped. And similarly the top clipping. So whatever is in the top side of the Y maximum will be clipped, and whatever is in the bottom side of the Y maximum will be unclipped. And similarly it will do for the bottom clipping. So all the series, left clipping, right clipping, top clipping, bottom clipping, will happen one after the another, and what we'll get is the portion which is actually inside this window. So this is the algorithm which takes place in Sutherland-Hodgman polygon clipping algorithm. Okay, so this is the process that will take place. So the two disadvantage is that it cannot clip concave surfaces. It can clip only convex surfaces, and sometimes it produce connected lines. So for example, if you consider a polygon like from V2, V3, V4, V5 and take this point as V6 and connect it to this point, then while clipping the left while performing the left clipping, it will consider this as one polygon. So this edge may not be at all present, but while clipping it will create an edge on its own. So this is the two disadvantage of Sutherland-Hodgman polygon clipping algorithm. And the next one is Wheeler-Arthur-Land polygon clipping algorithm. So the advantage of this clipping is it can clip concave surfaces also. So now this also we'll consider with an example. Take this as the polygon and name the vertex as V1, V2, V2, V3, V3, V4 and V4, V5, and again back to V5, V1, and consider a window with vertex C1, C2, C2, C3, C3, C4 and C4, C1. Now what we are going to do is the subject is actually the object. Okay, so the subject under consideration is actually the polygon, and the clipping window is actually the clipping vertices, that is C1, C2, C3, C4. So now what we are going to do is we are going to start from V1. Okay, and we are going to find all the intersecting points of V1 and also the vertices. So if you see carefully, we write V1, then we see I1. So we move from here. So V1, I1, V2, I2, V3, I3, V4, I4, V5 and back to V1. Okay, so that is what is given here. V1, I1, V2, I2, V3, I3, V4, I4 and finally V5 will be given. So finally V5 will be given. Okay, and the clipping area is C1, start from here, C1, I4, I3, I2, I1, then C2, then C2 will be there, then C3, C4, C1. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are now the intersection point we'll consider. Okay, So the intersection point, you will draw a dot there. Then till where it is going, this I1 is going from to V2 and back to I2. Okay, and then it is going clipping. So we'll start at I1, then we go to V2, then go to I2. That is, we have completed till this one. Then we are clipping from I2 to I1. So we will go to the clipping column I2, then come back to I1. Okay, so this will be one line. So then the next thing, if you see, it will start at I3. Okay, so after I2, V3 will be there, which is not an intersection point. Then we'll come to I3. So I3, V4, I4. So that is what you can see. We can start at I3, V4, I4. Then it starts to clip from I4 to I3. So it will go to the clipping column I4 to I3. So these two, after I4, only V5 and V1 are there, which is exterior point. So after clipping, this will be the result. So this is how Wheeler-Arthur-Land algorithm works. So finally, this is the 2D viewing pipeline, which this topic we actually missed in viewing and pipeline 2D viewing. So what happens is, the object coordinate is converted into world coordinate. So this process is construction of object coordinate from the scene. Okay, so the world coordinate is converted into viewing coordinate, which is definition of mapping and orientation. Okay, then the viewing coordinate is converted into normalized viewing coordinate using projection unity image region. Okay, then finally the normalized coordinate is converted into device coordinate using transfer specifications. Okay, so this is the 2D viewing pipeline diagram. So with this, we come to the last topic of second unit, which is text clipping. So there are three types of text clipping: all or none strict clipping, all or none character clipping, individual character clipping. So you consider this example where this is the window and there is a word hello, which is completely inside the window, and there is a word known as string where this T is actually entering the window, the rest of the T is outside the window, and S is completely outside. So this is, consider this string as one word. So in all or none string clipping, if the word is completely inside the window, then only that word will be presented. See, if you this hello is completely inside this window, so in the output, in all or none string clipping, this hello will be there present, but the string is not completely, this word string is not completely inside the window, so that the entire string will be eliminated in all or none string clipping. In all or none character clipping, what happens is, you know that as usual hello will be inside, but in the string word the S will be eliminated because it's completely outside. The T also will be eliminated, even though there is some part of T inside the window, it will be completely eliminated, and only RING part will come inside the window. So in all or none character clipping, if you give the input as this one, the output will be here, this one. So in all or none string clipping, if this is the input, this will be the output. Finally, we will see individual character clipping. In individual character clipping, each and every character's pixel will be analyzed. So the hello as usual will be completely inside, since the hello word itself is inside the window. Here in string, if you see, RING is completely inside, so that will come as usual. S is completely outside, so that will be completely clipped. But in the T, some part of T is actually inside the window. That part of T only will come inside the will come as the output. So the part of T which is actually outside the window will be clipped, and the part of T which is inside the window will be present. So this is the text clipping. So with this, we have completely finished unit 2. So thank you for paying attention to my lectures, and I hope these lectures are being useful to all the engineering students and who are all seeing my lectures. And I hope to see you all in unit 3, which will be we will be starting from the next lecture. Thank you everyone.